China will send special envoys to Ukraine and Russia from next week in a bid to help reach a resolution to the conflict, China's foreign ministry said Friday. Citing The Hill, Li Wei, who is China's special representative for Eurasia affairs and a former ambassador to Moscow, will also visit Poland, France and Germany, said Foreign Ministry spokesman Wang Wenbin. The visits of Chinese representatives to relevant countries express China's commitment to promoting peace and negotiations, Wang said at a daily briefing Friday. China hopes to prevent an escalation, he added. Li Hui's visit will begin next week, but the detailed timetable has not been released. China says it remains neutral over Russia's war in Ukraine. Even so, China has declared it has a borderless relationship with Moscow and blamed the US and NATO for provoking the conflict. Beijing has put forward a peace plan, although it has been largely rejected by Ukraine's backers. Ukraine says that a peaceful resolution can only be reached if Russia stops its offensive and withdraws its troops from Ukrainian territory. Chinese President Xi Jinping spoke by telephone with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky last month. I had a long and meaningful phone call with President Xi Jinping, Zelensky said on Twitter. I believe that this call, as well as the appointment of the Ukrainian ambassador to China, will provide a strong impetus to the development of our bilateral relations, he wrote. Beijing has previously avoided getting involved in conflicts between other countries. But now it seems to be trying to assert itself as a global diplomatic power. In March, China arranged talks between Saudi Arabia and Iran, which led to the restoration of diplomatic ties after a 7-year hiatus. China enjoys friendly relations with Moscow as well as economic clout as the biggest buyer of Russian oil and gas after the United States and its allies cut most purchases. Beijing, which sees Moscow as a diplomatic partner in challenging U.S. dominance in global affairs, has refused to criticize Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Meanwhile, Wang Wenbin confirmed that the ruling Communist Party's top diplomat, Wang Yi, and U.S. National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan held talks on Wednesday and Thursday in Vienna, Austria. Wang said the two sides had honest, in-depth, substantive and constructive discussions to stabilize and enhance bilateral relations. Relations between China and the U.S. are at a historic low after an incident last February when the U.S. shot down a Chinese spy balloon that allegedly flew over Canada and the United States. The incident led to the postponement of U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken's visit to Beijing, which has not yet been rescheduled.